Boiling eggs and sausage to perfection is a simple yet satisfying culinary task that can elevate your breakfast, brunch, or any meal calling for these classic ingredients. Whether you're a beginner in the kitchen or an experienced cook looking to refine your skills, understanding the right techniques makes all the difference. Let's embark on a flavorful journey, step by step, to ensure that your eggs turn out exactly as you desire, be it soft-boiled, medium, or hard, and your sausages are juicy, savory, and fully cooked through. Let's start with the eggs. The humble egg is a kitchen staple, yet achieving the perfect boil is an art. The first step is to select fresh eggs. While fresher eggs are ideal for frying or poaching, slightly older eggs are easier to peel once boiled, making them the best choice for this method. Begin by placing your eggs in a single layer at the bottom of a saucepan. It's important that the eggs have enough space and aren't stacked on top of one another. Gently pour in cold water, enough to cover the eggs by about an inch. Starting with cold water prevents the shells from cracking due to sudden temperature changes. Next, set your pan over medium-high heat. As the water begins to heat, you'll notice tiny bubbles forming on the bottom and sides of the pan. This is the perfect time to keep a close eye, because the key to a perfect boiled egg lies in timing. For soft-boiled eggs, you want a yolk that is warm, slightly runny, and encased in a tender white. As soon as the water reaches a rolling boil, reduce the heat to a gentle simmer and set your timer for exactly 4 to 5 minutes. For medium-boiled eggs, where the yolk is just barely set but still creamy, aim for 7 to 8 minutes. If you prefer hard-boiled eggs with a fully set yolk and firm white, leave them in for 9 to 12 minutes. As the eggs cook, prepare a bowl of ice water. This will be essential for stopping the cooking process immediately once the eggs have reached your desired doneness. When the timer goes off, use a slotted spoon to transfer the eggs into the ice bath. Let them sit for at least 5 minutes. This not only halts the cooking, but also makes peeling the eggs much easier. Now, let's turn our attention to the sausages. Cooking sausage might seem straightforward, but achieving a juicy, flavorful result without splitting or overcooking the links requires a bit of finesse. There are many types of sausage: breakfast links, bratwursts, Italian sausage, and more. But the basic principles remain the same. Start with fresh or thawed sausages. Pricking the sausages with a fork is a common habit, but it's best avoided. Doing so can cause the flavorful juices to escape, resulting in a dry sausage. Instead, keep the sausages intact to preserve their succulence. Select a pan large enough to accommodate your sausages in a single layer. Add enough water to cover the sausages halfway, then place the pan over medium heat. Bring the water to a gentle simmer, not a boil. The aim is to cook the sausages evenly, allowing the heat to penetrate gradually without bursting the casings. Cover the pan and let the sausages simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, turning them occasionally. The gentle simmer cooks the sausages through, ensuring they're piping hot in the center. To check for doneness, you can use a meat thermometer. The internal temperature should reach at least 160 degrees, 71 degrees, for pork or beef sausages, and 165 degrees, 74 degrees, for poultry sausages. Once the sausages are cooked through, it's time to add a little color and flavor. Pour off any excess water from the pan, then return the sausages to the heat. Increase the heat to medium-high and allow the sausages to sizzle, turning them frequently to brown all sides. This caramelization adds a deliciously crisp golden exterior while locking in the juices. While the sausages brown, return to your eggs. If you're peeling hard-boiled eggs, gently tap them on a hard surface to crack the shell, then roll them lightly to loosen it. Start peeling from the wider end, where there's usually a small air pocket, making it easier to get under the membrane. Rinse the peeled eggs under cool water to remove any stubborn shell fragments. For serving, consider your preferences. Soft-boiled eggs can be served in an egg cup with the top sliced off, ready for dipping toast soldiers. Medium and hard-boiled eggs can be halved or sliced, perfect for salads, sandwiches, or as a protein-packed snack. Your sausages, now beautifully browned, are ready to plate. The aroma is irresistible, the casing is crisp, and the inside is juicy and flavorful. Pair them with your perfectly boiled eggs for a classic breakfast, or get creative. Serve alongside sautéed vegetables, roasted potatoes, or a dollop of tangy mustard. For a nutritious lunch, slice both eggs and sausages over a bed of fresh greens with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of herbs. There are countless variations and enhancements you can explore. For the eggs, try infusing the boiling water with a splash of vinegar or a pinch of salt, which can help prevent cracking and make peeling even easier. For the sausages, consider simmering them in apple cider, beer, or broth instead of water for an extra layer of flavor. If you're meal prepping or cooking for a crowd, both eggs and sausages can be prepared in advance. Boiled eggs keep well in the refrigerator for up to a week, making them a convenient option for quick meals. Sausages can be cooled and reheated gently in a pan or microwave, though they're always at their best fresh from the stove. For those looking to add a gourmet twist, try serving your boiled eggs with a sprinkle of flaky sea salt, freshly cracked black pepper, or a dusting of smoked paprika. A drizzle of chili oil or a spoonful of pesto can also elevate the flavors. Sausages can be sliced and tossed into pasta, layered into sandwiches, or served atop a grain bowl with roasted veggies and a zesty vinaigrette. Let's not forget about the nutritional value. Eggs are a powerhouse of protein, vitamins, and minerals, while sausages, when enjoyed in moderation, provide satisfying flavor and energy. For a lighter option, choose leaner sausage varieties such as chicken or turkey, or look for those made with herbs and spices rather than artificial additives. Some common mistakes to watch out for. Overcooking eggs can lead to a greenish ring around the yolk and a rubbery texture, while undercooked sausages may be unsafe to eat. Always rely on timing and, when possible, a thermometer to ensure perfect results. In summary, boiling eggs and sausages to perfection is about patience, precision, and a touch of personal flair. By following these steps, starting eggs in cold water, timing them carefully, using an ice bath, simmering sausages gently before browning, and seasoning to taste, you're guaranteed a meal that's simple yet deeply satisfying. As you master these basics, you'll find endless opportunities to experiment and adapt. Whether you're preparing a quick weekday breakfast or a leisurely weekend brunch, the combination of perfectly boiled eggs and juicy sausages is sure to please. Enjoy the process, savor the results, and take pride in perfecting two of the kitchen's most beloved staples.